That I cannot do.
Did you know Marlon Brando almost didn't get the role of Don Corleone? Imagine that. The greatest mob boss in movie history was only played by someone else. And why? Because the studio thought Brando was too difficult, too expensive, and get this, washed up. They said he was too much trouble, box office poison they said. But Francis Ford Coppola, he wasn't having any of it. He knew Brando was Don Corleone and he was willing to fight like hell to prove it. So what did Coppola do? He hustled, he snuck a camera in Brando's house on Mulholland Drive and he took a secret screen test right there in Brando's living room. No studio approval, no fancy setup. Just Brando and a camera and pure instinct. And what does Brando do? He grabs some cotton balls, shoves them in his cheeks, slicks back his hair and starts talking in a slow, quiet, commanding voice. No script, no rehearsal, just boom, Don Corleone. When Paramount saw the footage, they shut up real quick. Brando wasn't some washed up has-been. He was terrifying. He had presence, power, control. Suddenly all their doubts disappeared. But of course, they still had to make him jump through the hoops. They told Brando he had to work for a skill just $50,000 flat. If he caused any delays, he had to pay a bill and he had to do a full studio screen test. Like really, you just saw the guy become Don Corleone in his living room and you're still making him audition. But Brando didn't care. At that point, he wanted the role just as much as Coppola wanted him in it. He nailed the screen test at Paramount. Every single one of those execs who doubted him, gone, he was in. And the rest, that's cinema history. The Godfather became one of the most greatest films of all time. Brando, he won an Oscar though. In true Brando fashion, he refused to accept it, but that's a whole another story. So next time you watch The Godfather, just remember this role almost wasn't his, but some things are just meant to be. Like and subscribe and drop a comment. Do you think anyone else could have played Don Corleone? Let me know.